to PocketPod Animal Crossing. Guess who's in Connecticut? Episode 128. There's Joey, Bowie, Roar, and Leash. That's me.
Pillsbury Dojoey. That was maybe a nickname of mine growing up. I don't know. Just saying.
That would be what?
That was a nickname of mine growing up. Pillsbury Dojoey.
That's very sweet.
Because I was very ticklish. I was very ticklish, and I would giggle the moment my brother would just get near me.
Oh, you had the extrasensory perception of the tickling before it touched your body.
Yes,
You would already
I was a pre-Cog Ticklish person. Yes.
Oh my goodness, this is the true memoir. This is Joey Bowie's life memoir. I was a pre-Cog tickler. I already messed it up.
Pre-Cog Ticklisher. I'm in like a nostalgia factor because I'm sitting in my childhood home right now.
And it looks really delightful. I love it.
Yeah,
So it's
well-appointed
Joey
room.
Bowie who's in Connecticut.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, give it. That was
Guess
the answer.
who's
That was
in
the answer.
Connecticut? Where I
If
have
you
to
didn't
tell
guess.
you, in the midst of a pandemic, there's not so much to do in Connecticut.
Oh, not that there was so much to begin with.
No,
but now
I
there's
never
even
proved that there was a
less.
lot to do beforehand. No.
Oh,
But
well,
it's
I mean,
worse.
the tourism board. No.
I can tell you I have not left this house except to pick up pizza.
Oh, well, that's a good reason to leave the house. Picking up pizza in a socially distant, safe way is always
Connecticut pizza
reason
is
to leave.
thumbs up pizza.
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, that's right. New Haven style
a
pizza.
pizza.
No, it's
Presumably.
New York style
Oh,
over
it's
here.
not.
Oh, it is.
I'm on the west
sorry, my
side
bad.
of Connecticut.
Ooh, my apologies.
New York style pizza, my friend.
No.
I'm so sorry. I do have to admit, I do like New Haven style pizza.
New
so,
Haven's fine.
sorry.
It's too saucy for me. I like more.
Oh, saucy.
It's saucy. New Haven's
She's
fine.
more of a cheese girl. And that's
I like
I'm a
cheese.
mozzarella kind of girl.
mozzarella
You know I love my mozzarella on my
On my
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
on your spaghetti. We had spaghetti squash the other night, and I was like, this spaghetti squash is really good. And Jack's like, oh yes, this spaghetti squash is really good.
Oh,
You know, I in Italian means and.
okay.
So it's like you're having spaghetti and squash. when he
And
adds the
squash,
I
which
that
is not
way.
wrong.
Oh,
kind of
I like that. That's awesome.
Is it both?
Spaghetti
Is it two
squash.
things? Who knows?
Delicious. It is
It's
delicious.
It is delicious.
Did you have it with
Hey.
some marinara?
I did have it with marinara
Ooh.
and turkey meatballs.
That sounds delicious. At deliciousness.
Sounds great.
It was super good. Super duper.
Sorry for derailing. I just had to know. I had to know.
Who knows the song for What's New?
Did we change it from the-
Do 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 do. What's new?
What's new?
Sail away, new horizon.
horizon, sail
Sail
away.
away. What's new?
What's new?
Do we have it?
Yeah, I think it's perfect. That was a chef's kiss. I could tell.
That was a
100%.
chef's kiss.
Loved it.
Beauties.
So these things are technically new last week, or at least most of them were new last week, and we forgot to talk about them.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
it's
almost
okay.
a follow-up. It's a correction in
Or
what's
if you,
new.
maybe if you didn't notice it, it's new to you.
Yes. Or that.
Yeah, it's not a correction.
A
if
lot
you
of
just
stuff is
didn't
new
get
to me that
around
I
to
don't,
it.
that's been around for a while.
Yeah. It's fine.
Lots of
It's good
things
to
are
talk about.
always new.
Yes.
The first thing that's new is this lovely grape basket bag.
Yeah.
I mean,
A basket.
It's not just a bag. It's also probably super useful for all those people making vineyards right now.
Yes.
can,
all
like,
the vineyard looks.
Are
Put it
people
out.
making vineyard? Oh,
Well, I know.
I thought you meant in real life. I was like,
Oh,
I mean,
I don't know.
Maybe?
I was like, oh, is this a coronavirus thing that people start making vineyards?
my
got
weeds
it.
are growing pretty high, but I don't think any grapes are going to come off of them.
wild grapes
Though
sprouting up.
when my brother was pulling weeds from
Uh-huh.
my mom's yard the other day, there were berries in those weeds, and they smelled amazing as he was pulling them. So maybe
Did
they
you
were-
find out
kind
what
of
type of
berries?
what type of berries were
I
they?
don't know. They were like light blue and beautiful and smelled amazing, but we didn't really
Light
know.
blue.
Yeah, they were like light
Oh.
blue and purple. They were very colorful. There was my jam.
Oh, those might be, they're porcelain berries, and I don't think they're edible for people.
They didn't look edible, but they smelled great.
They smelled amazing. Yeah,
but
that's cool.
But they were like vines coming off the tree from the neighbor's house that were kind of encroaching on my mom's tree. So he pulled them all down. And as he was walking by, I was like,
that smelled so good. Oh, wow, that's amazing.
But I was not inclined to eat them. No.
It might be something else because I'm not sure if they're the ones I'm thinking of are very fragrant. But then again, I don't think I've ever smelled them, so I don't know.
I mean, maybe fresh off the tree, just wafting by. That's as fragrant as they get.
Maybe you should, Sarah.
I know. Maybe I've been missing out, so I'll have to check it out. I'll have to.
Well,
next
here
time
we
I see
go.
some, I'll go and take a big old
There
waft.
is exactly one thing to do in Connecticut. You could come up here and smell my mom's garden.
Oh, that sounds very nice. I hope that someday I may be able to visit and I'll be like, hello, Joelle's mom. You don't know me, but I have promised I'd come and smell the garden. Don't be weirded out. I'll be passing through really soon.
Super normal.
I do think
super cash.
I do think
Super
if we
cash.
ever get around to it, we do have to record an episode of the show in Connecticut one day. We just have to.
That'd be exciting. Sure.
course.
I have to go and see what all the stuff to do is in Connecticut because there will be more to do eventually.
Maybe you guys can find out for me.
Oh.
No,
keep
there's things
confusing
to
Connecticut
do.
with Massachusetts too in my mind.
That's true.
Because there's Riverside in Massachusetts. I'm like, oh, Riverside, but no. Is that still there?
I
Does
don't know
anyone
what Riverside is.
It's Riverside.
Riverside was an amusement park, obviously.
We had Quasi down here, and it was a garbage amusement park.
It was borderline safe. I don't know if it's gotten better.
I mean, was it an action park? Probably not.
did you guys watch that?
No. Was it amazing?
I did. It's amazing.
good.
It's so good.
Okay. Sidebar.
Yeah.
Okay, sidebar.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is like the area where my mom grew up. So I texted her afterwards. I'm
my
like,
gosh.
Did you ever go to Action
she?
Park? Or whatever it's really called?
Action
Is it
Park.
called Action
It's
Park?
called
Yes,
Action
yes.
Park.
And the answer
the
was-
documentary is called Class Action Park,
Yes.
which is amazing.
Yes. And the answer was yes. She went
went
all the
there.
time.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, let me pull up these texts because it was crazy. This has nothing to do with Animal Crossing. But
No,
That's okay.
But I
This
can
is
also
worthwhile. Pop culture is
contribute.
okay.
I can contribute to this as well once you've shared your mom's.
So, do you want to give a little backstory while I'm looking this up
Yeah.
of what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell us
Action
about
Park is this water park / amusement park right outside New York in New Jersey, in northern New Jersey. And it apparently was created by a just bonkers megalomaniac rich guy who was like, I have an idea. Let's make some money and maybe just steal money from people and maybe just kill people. I don't know, whatever. He not intentionally. The park killed people.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. He hired teenagers to be the bosses of teenagers, and I guess if you're over the age of like 20 something, like you had no business working at that park. It was the most dangerous park like ever, and so many lawsuits. Watch the documentary. I don't want to spoil much. There was a water slide. I'm just going to put this out there. There was a water slide so dangerous that people lost teeth. Mm-hmm. The teeth were left in the slide.
Ooh,
And then
no.
later people went in the slide and got scraped up by the teeth.
Oh no, that's
just one of many stories.
That was the safer ride. That was a safer ride that they had.
terrifying.
That loop. Yeah.
Is that the one that
So-
was the loop made without any sort of engineering?
Correct,
help
Yeah.
at all
And
whatsoever?
it was a fully contained water slide loop.
The
So
loop,
like
the
once
loop.
you're in it, there's no air and you're just in it. Nightmareville.
So I asked my mom, I said, did you ever go to Action Park? Just watch the documentary on HBO. So there's a documentary on HBO, or at least in the States there is. I don't know if do other places, I don't know. Anyway,
HBO,
Here we do.
US, here we are.
HBO.
and she said, yes, all the time. Amazing, we survived. And she said she
Amazing, we
took her.
survived.
I was like, did you ever get hurt? Did you do the loopy water slide?
Oh my gosh.
And she said, I took my brother and my cousin once because my mom is the oldest of all of them.
Oh gotcha.
And we got messed up on the Alpine slide, which is one of the rides where
Wow.
someone actually died.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
That's the one where there's no water. They're just going down a thing with like a thing under their butt and like there's no rail. It's chaos.
And I told her about the person that died, and she's like, "Yes, we remember. We remember when that happened.
Wow.
and it could have easily been us."
Oh
And I was
my
like,
gosh.
"Oh." She's like, "They tended to derail, and the brakes failed a lot, and we would get rear-ended, but we still went."
Of
Like,
course,
that
'cause it
was-
part of the adventure. Wow. That's
So
amazing.
She's like, all of this is 100% true. So super crazy.
So I was watching the documentary and I was having like memories of Action Park while watching it. Now, my brother has told me that I was never old enough to go to Action Park when he went with my other brother and my dad. So I can confirm that 3 members of my family went to Action Park and survived.
Oh my God.
Jared specifically has a memory of my dad doing the Tarzan swing. And when they found out that there's nothing under there, it's just 50 feet deep of water, they took my dad's glasses before he went in so that he wouldn't lose them forever in the deep abyss.
Smart.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Super great. That park.
Wow. So that's exciting. Both of you
Anyway,
have
watch the
family
documentary.
connections.
It is shocking.
I don't know how we got on this topic, but here we are.
It was exciting.
That was a crazy little
We were talking about Connecticut and then amusement parks. Yeah. That's how we got
amusement
there.
parks. Here we are.
We
Great
did it.
baskets.
Baskets. Back to the baskets.
Great
What I was going to
baskets.
say is that we do have friends that are making vineyards on their islands.
Got it.
And I bet these will make
Yes.
great things to add to their vineyards on their islands. So that is all.
Gotcha. I concur.
You concur.
It reminds me of one of like the first events, or if not the first event from Pocket Camp.
Oh, with
Remember the
Are you talking about the
Viney-
Brewster one?
it was because that's right. It was the
Yes.
Brewster event that was strangely connected to grapes, which was a strange
like,
choice for a coffee
why
brewing
were we
pigeon.
not creating like, coffee beans?
Coffee
I don't know.
beans.
Just putting it out there. Cocoa even would be adjacent, but no,
Wow.
grapes.
You know what?
Grapes.
2 things that we have not yet had to grow in Pocket Camp: cocoa beans or coffee beans, which would
didn't
both
invite
be
Brewster
really
back?
cool.
Has he been back?
Not yet.
Maybe
Not
that's
that
why.
I'm aware of.
Who else would have them?
Maybe that's why.
Well, interestingly enough,
he's
there-
holding
No
all the
cocoa
beans.
beans. I'm out.
Holding out on the beans. Holding out on the beans. There was just the ginkgo leaf event was hosted by Celeste, and it was for a cafe, but it was not coffee centric cafe, just cafe, cute cafe.
Very interesting.
Crazy.
What
What
do
else
you,
is
what
new,
do you do in
guys?
Pocket Camp?
What do you do?
How there was a rug.
Who knows about a moon rug?
There's a rug, a moon rug. I know
Yes.
about
Tell
a
me
moon
about
rug.
it.
It's correct.
I don't know
Tell us
anything about a moon rug.
It just popped up like a couple days ago in the same place you can buy the grape basket in that special
Yes.
goods section of your Nook app.
Seasonals.
Why did it just pop up? And
just-
how would I have known about this?
Maybe because it popped up with a new moon. Is that?
There's I think like International Moon Viewing Day is September 26th. There's actually it's something, just heads up to everybody, that you can contribute artwork and poems and writing and whatever you want for to, I think NASA is hosting a International Moon Day event thing. It sounds really cool. But yeah, check if you look up Moon Day, I'm pretty sure you can find that information online. It's
International
really sweet.
Moon Viewing Day. That's lovely. I had not heard of
Isn't
it,
that nice?
but I love that concept, and I'm going to look
Right?
into it.
It's
But yeah, it's a beautiful
look
rug.
at it.
It looks like it would look super cute right next to your Earth rug. Call me
is
crazy.
it a full moon?
It's a full moon.
yes. It is. It looks nice on the
Crescent
galaxy
moon rug
floor.
would also be nice.
Ooh.
That would be nice.
Pocket animals. Pocket camp.
animals.
I was gonna say Pocket Pod.
Pocket animal. Pocket
Animal
pod.
Crossing. Nintendo.
Don't yell at yourself.
Nintendo.
It's not your fault.
Whatever your name is.
It's
If
totally
that is
perfect.
your real name.
If that is your real name, Animal Crossing Nintendo.
But that would be fun to have like a
Oh,
partial,
man.
the little crescent moon. I think that'd be a lovely little rug. It'd be very
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, I love it. I love that idea.
Oh, it's like great. It's like just done. But those are all the
Speaking of-
new specials. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Those are all the new.
Those were all the new special bips from the ordering that we can do. I just was
Yes.
talking.
But there are new critters and critters that we said sayonara to.
yeah.
That
There are old
wants
critters
to
and
talk?
new critters. Yes, I see what you said. I didn't follow what you said.
Both correct. All correct.
Yes.
we said sayonara. That means goodbye.
Yes, correct.
All those dang beetles have parted their ways with us.
Right. A
including
lot of the
two that I
rarest
never
of
got.
rares. Oh, no.
I never got the
That's-
golden
The ones that got away.
the golden beetle
Yeah, I didn't get them either.
and the giraffe. Those are the two I never got.
The giraffe was
Same.
hard to catch.
I never saw it. I don't think I ever saw it.
I saw the golden one once, but I scared it off just walking 10 feet away. Didn't matter.
Oh.
I definitely saw the giraffe one more than once, but like, boy, oh boy, that one is skittish too. I
So
saw them. That's what's such a bummer. I literally like tear it apart the Nook Islands, whatever those are called, the Mystery Islands.
Oh, yeah.
I got rid of everything, and I just had 5 palm trees in a row,
Oh.
like
Oh my
10
gosh.
spaces apart, so I could like see them without scaring them. I put little
Right.
holes in front of the tree. I did everything right, and I never got either of them.
I didn't try that hard, but I also never saw them. So here we are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard, and I'm
anyway.
sad that.
I think in the begin. Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I think in the beginning I tried, and then I kept living my life, and then then August came and went as it does in COVID times. Every
So
month,
speedy.
It just rolls
here
on by.
and gone.
I'll say
Can't
I
believe
true.
we're almost in autumn.
I probably made 2 solid attempts in July. And then in August, I made like 5 right at the end of the month in like a panic. And that was it. So, had I started early and tried often, maybe, but I wasn't that committed to the effort at that point. So,
It's
July
fair.
1st, 2021, you better believe I'm going to be right there,
Rolling out there.
waiting for you in Nook Islands or whatever you're
It's
calling
gonna be a
Aw.
good year. I can feel it.
Yeah,
It's my year,
Air tonight.
2021.
it's gonna be
It's your year.
JB's year for bug catching.
2021 is the year.
I'm
of
literally
the Joey Boy.
just going to play Animal Crossing after 6 o'clock at night, every night for the entire month of July until I catch those 2 bugs, and then I'll stop forever.
So did you get the
Stop
giant
forever.
stag?
I did get the giant stag, yeah.
That's amazing because that one's one of the hard. That's the later evening, or like because that one's out
yeah.
doesn't start until 11 p.m.
That one, I got it like, I must have woken up early or something. I got it on my
you couldn't
island
do it
at
early.
like 6 a.m. or something. It
that
was
makes
weird.
sense. Yeah, I think it was until like 8 in the morning you could catch them
Yeah,
still.
exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Those are toof. Very toof.
Those are indeed.
Roof.
But I miss them, and I
roof
wish there were ways. I wish that we could still like visit mystery islands that would kind of host the special bugs longer.
I know.
I mean,
Yeah,
that'd be
Well,
fun.
in theory, you could go to a southern one.
That's true.
Sooner.
A
But
friend
you
in the
can't
southern
go to
hemisphere.
a southern mystery island, which is a bummer. I wish you could like,
Right.
yeah. I wish the mystery islands could be random, like different times of day, different
Yeah.
hemispheres.
Yeah.
That's a dream suite.
Surprise, and they could be
Yeah,
rare. They could be super rare.
Yeah.
They don't have to
Yes.
show up. They just wanted to exist
Right. That would
Yeah,
be really
as an
cool.
option.
In fact, I know
We'll
this
save
is
that
probably
for the dream suite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I know this is probably a thing to make you go, but I did learn in our Discord maybe last week that when you land on a mystery island, it whatever time you get there is the time of
I
what the
heard
bugs are
someone
available
talk
and the fish
about
are available
that.
there. So if you get there at like 8:15 a.m. and you want 9 a.m. bugs, you're not going to
never
get
gonna
them.
there.
You're only going to
Right.
have 8 a.m. bugs the whole time you're there. You could be there for 4 hours.
Or if
Still
you
have
wanted
8
to
a.m.
get there,
bugs.
but the other side,
Oh.
7:58, you could get there and it would just lock and never pass
Yeah.
with the 8 o'clock hour.
That's very true. It's very true. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I had no idea. I never noticed.
Yeah, me
That's
either.
cool.
That's really cool. Very,
I also
very good
feel
to
like
know.
I never spend that much time on one island, so I don't think that's ever super relevant. But
Right now, it's like now. Well, now that I know, maybe that'll make a difference for future hunting
Yeah.
of insects and fish. We'll see.
yeah, future scorpion island or a tarantula island. Don't start it before they're going to come out. That's not good. You won't get them.
No, that's right. Don't be suspecting anything. But Leash, did Mr. Lion Cake catch any new
He
creatures?
did, but I don't know what they are. So I need you guys to tell me what's new, and then I can tell you if he caught them.
Okay,
Now,
I
are we
have
talking
to-
about like new bugs and fish and underwater critters? Like which ones are we focusing
Underwater,
on?
under the sea.
Dun, 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 dun.
He caught a bunch of new salmon.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
There's
tell you that.
the king
salmon
one too.
The
and the
king
classic salmon.
and the classic.
Oh my gosh, there's so many new. Sorry, okay, I hadn't looked at the list of new critters yet, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to tell you what they are if you want to hear them.
And then he
Please.
caught a bunch of stuff in the water. So when he was swimming.
I sure talking about diving and getting
went to-
stuff from
went to
the
swimming?
water.
Yeah, see?
Well, I can tell you there are some really cute looking critters. The mitten crab is it's now interestingly enough it listed as being in the river, so that's actually a fishing item, I presume.
Yeah, I did hear that's a fishing item. I have not caught it yet.
Ah,
Wouldn't it be cute if you could swim in the river? So just
Yes.
like this little tiny.
little go up. It would be cute.
Just go up
Would you
and pick it up.
climb up? Yeah. Could you only swim out to the? You'd have to swim out to the ocean to clamber back on the beaches, or would you be able to climb up anywhere?
No,
on the
you
river?
climb out.
Okay,
climb
good.
in and climb out.
Climb in, climb out. Well, as far as new deep sea diving, it looks like we have the chambered nautilus, which looks
Didn't hear
great.
about that one from
How
Little Lion.
about the umbrella octopus? Is that one that he
I
caught?
don't know. I don't remember hearing that.
I can't wait to catch that one. Looks
I don't
really
know.
cute.
Now I don't know what he caught. I know
Oh,
he
no,
caught
what about-
something though, and I was like, "Great job."
Wait a second. I feel like I've already caught an oyster. Is that's
I think it came
new?
back. It may have
Oh,
come
okay.
back.
That came back. That makes sense.
I think it went away and
So-
came back.
It has returned to us.
I think, but yeah, that's.
Yeah, I think that those. I feel like the other ones I've seen before because the turban shell we had, the sweet shrimp we had, didn't we? Or maybe I'm
Sweet
thinking of the
shrimp?
tiger shrimp.
No, he caught
No.
a sweet shrimp.
Sweet shrimp
so
is new
sweet shrimp is
because
new.
I caught that in the southern hemisphere a few months ago. Sweet shrimp is new to us. Yeah.
The sweet shrimp. That's right. So we had
So
the
he
mantis
caught a-
shrimp and we had
he
the
caught a
tiger
sweet
shrimp.
shrimp.
Sweet shrimp.
So sweet. So sweet.
Ha 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 ha.
He may have caught an oyster, but that seems.
I think that one's one of
know.
the ones that came back too. I think. I feel like I've gotten.
Now I'm confused. Wait, we can check. We can check.
So sweet
right?
shrimp
yeah.
is
Check.
just September
The
through
Critterpedia.
February. Just confirming that.
critter peds.
What was the one we were talking about? The oyster?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a pearl oyster. Is that different?
Oh,
That
maybe
is
they're
different.
That is different.
So there's just it's a
So I
regular
have-
oyster.
Yes.
Ah, all right. Yeah, I don't
Yes.
have that in my inventory yet, or my Critterpedia. That is.
See?
Yeah,
See?
I believe it. I see it now.
Crazy.
learned.
There is a difference.
See the difference. Be the difference.
Taste the difference.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I don't recommend that.
Don't taste it.
But yeah, then there was new fish. Did I say there was more than that? Though? Wait, did we talk about all the fish? The
We
meat
talked
crab?
about cherry salmon
ma-
came back. The char
Chili
is
salmon?
back. The gar is back. The char
the
is
char
back.
and the
gar
gar.
is back.
Char and
the
the gar.
sturgeon. Actually, I think maybe the gar had already come back. Yeah, the gar may have already been back, but the sturgeon is back.
Gar.
So, garsh.
Yeah, the
the
gar's been
sturgeon.
around actually since June. Actually.
Okay, gotcha. So that already
went
had
away.
been returned. Oh, so that was new. My bad. I think I was thinking of the sturgeon, which is another big weird looking fish.
Oh,
So
that one
has
came
returned.
back. The sturgeon.
That's correct.
right?
Because I remember when that one was going away, some people hadn't caught it yet, and they were a little sad.
Yeah.
It's like it's coming
It
back
me.
before long.
That
There
was
you
one of
go.
the first
I
things
can't
that
believe
we
it's
were
back
all trying to
already.
figure out. Yeah.
It seems so
Right?
crazy, you
Right?
guys.
That
No,
one,
it seems-
if I recall, that one you could only catch at the top of your river, like at a
At the mouth of the
at
river.
Yes,
no,
at
at the
the
top of the river. No, wait,
The-
I'm mixing that up. You're right. Stringfish was the top. Was the
Uh-huh.
top of the river.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The sturgeon is in the mouth of the river. That's right.
That's right. Right on the money. Along with the king salmon and the other salmon are at the mouth of the river
Yeah,
too, where
the
the
king
freshwater
salmon.
and the saltwater meet.
King salmon was a fun one. I caught like a bajillion salmon, and then finally caught a king salmon. I was like, yes.
Oh, nice.
Blathers is gonna be so proud of me.
Oh, it's nice to bring gifts to Blathers that aren't things that terrify him sometimes.
I know, right? Right.
Sometimes. Other times, I like to have him tell me all about the different insects that he is not excited about because I want to know about them. Oh, speaking of insects, we also have the red dragonfly. That came a couple weeks ago.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that one's really pretty.
Yes, and a bunch
they're
of
everywhere.
crickets, right?
Oh, that's right. The
bunch
bell
of
cricket and the
And-
regular cricket.
Speaking of the
And
crickets,
a migratory locust, is that new or did I just catch that
the
recently?
migratory locust, I think, is also new. You are right.
Okay.
It's a different kind of locust. Yeah. Speaking of, I have stars. And I just
We
tried
were
to
not talking about stars.
I just tried to shoot my thing at the star because I'm an idiot. Speaking of the
Slingshot.
cricket slingshot, thank you.
Yes.
Speaking of the crickets, both the bell cricket and the regular cricket have the wooden box
Yes.
crate. The bell cricket has a little purple tag on it, so you better believe that's what
Cute.
I'm replacing all my grasshoppers with, or not replacing, just putting them right next to it. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
But I love
Sharing
TBD.
I love them, all of them. Thank you.
They're very sweet. Their cages are very pretty. I like
I
them.
like them so much.
Yeah, that's really charming. They're delights. I like that they change up the little homes for the insects. I wish there was more variety for the fish too. We have a couple different ones, but like the goldfish
Yeah.
gets a special home and the vampire squids.
Yeah,
home
I
that's
wish
different.
there were more that had that pretty goldfish.
Yeah.
No, that beautiful
It's like a
bowl. It's
bowl.
just the Popeye goldfish
bowl.
and the goldfish, right? That's it.
Yeah, I think
That-
so. Does the rancho?
My lion cake decided to steal from me. I had it in front of my house. And he's like, I want that. It's mine now.
Cool. Thanks,
Well.
kid.
Isn't that funny? You can't protect your items from your other residents. That is for sure. They can. It's like
Yep.
theirs for the taken.
I know.
Yep, that's the way it goes.
Mine.
Them's the
Mine,
breaks.
mine. Oh, mine.
Yeah. Any other critters and things new?
I can't recall anything else new as far as critters go.
I'm sure if we forgot one, we will have a lovely
Yes.
follow-up
Yeah,
with
it's
which
true.
to share.
Yes.
Well, guys, wow, we're doing great on time, you guys.
Oh, are we?
We're so worried about, and by good, I mean we should do a couple maybe dream suites and see where we are.
Okay.
Before our break.
Sounds good.
Speaking of dream suite, where you sweetly dream. We've got a bunch of dream
Yes.
suites.
Yeah.
A bunch.
Yes.
I think we should start with my favorite one.
Go start with
Well, how do we know what your favorite is? You'll have to tell us what it is.
I'm just going to tell you. My favorite
Tell us.
one comes from Lowe, and it is all about visible tool durability.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
That'd
100%.
be amazing.
What I think what that means. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like
You're wrong.
When I'm in Stardew
If you're wrong.
Valley, is it Stardew Valley that tells you like your health and your other things, and like it gives you the little bar at the top, and that tells you when you're hungry or when you're sleepy. Stardew Valley, right?
Yeah.
been
It's
so
really
long
funny
since
that I
I've
played
played
so
it.
much Stardew Valley, and for some reason I'm really having a
Well,
hard
on
time
the
remembering.
side, there was like the energy if you're about to die, if you're in the
energy.
caves.
Oh, right, because you needed
Yeah.
to eat to replenish it.
And
Well,
you need
I'm
to eat.
picturing some sort of indicator like that tells me when my tools
Sure.
are about to die.
Yes,
about to conk out.
or even just like visible, like if your
Flaws.
shovel's about to get like thing, like maybe it has like a little
Yeah.
nick in it or something.
Yeah, like
a
in City
crack.
Folk, you have the little crack in your axe, right?
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
thing?
And similar to like how the bell bag gets bigger in your
Yeah.
inventory or in
Could
your
be
pocket.
subtle. Sure.
You could see like a subtle
It
change.
gets a little smaller.
It starts
It's like a
wasting
little
away.
cracked or like a little
Itty little.
dirty or like
Sure.
or dirty, like
Yeah.
or like
Little
your
rusty
net
looking
has
axe.
your net has a couple holes in it or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, yeah. It could be a fun, a really cute kind of meter, just like a visual changing of the item itself, or its icon. I like both of those options. Or even if they wanted to go, I think does Minecraft still did that used to do like just like a plain old little bar, like a meter below the tool that would show its wear and durability, so you know you need to replace it. That feels
Yeah, Lowe
familiar.
did reference Minecraft in this.
Okay,
post,
that makes
so
sense.
I just
So
don't know
many different
So many options.
ways.
Yes,
Just
to
throwing out
tell
a couple
us-
ideas for you,
just-
Nintendo.
I
just-
know
just
that would
make
be
it
amazing. I
clear.
love it.
We
I
would
love
like
that
this.
suggestion.
Kay thinks.
Yeah, because like for now, what I
thanks.
do is I just customize my
thanks.
tool every morning, and then sometimes it still breaks if I have to. If I was doing a whole lot of digging up of things.
Yeah. Every
shovel
time I'm
might still go.
transplanting like flowers or anything, I'm like I lose count and it just dies in the middle of my efforts. I'm like,
I just had that happen, especially like after whacking some rocks.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
like the biggie.
yeah.
I'm
'cause
sorry, I think you
use
mean
up
clanging. No, just kidding.
Clanging.
Whacking is also
Clanging. I'm
accepted.
sorry.
clanging the rocks. I think it's clanging only if you strike gold. Otherwise, it is whacking the rocks. I think.
It's a disappointing whacking unless you can.
I
clang.
concur. I think that's correct.
Yes.
What else we got on our dreamy sweets? Sweet dreams, where you sweetly dream.
Aurora, you want to tell us about Stermps?
Let's talk about
Oh,
Stermps.
Let's talk about those
Not
Stermps.
to be confused with stamps.
Not to be confused with stamps. The Stermps are what happens when you chop down a tree and you're left with a Stermp, as we all
Obviously.
know. Obviously.
Now we know.
I would love
Now
to
I
be able, because you can sit on Stermps, but you
You can
can't
sit on stamps.
you can't place items on Stermps, and I would like to be able
get it.
to place items on them because they'd be cute little natural looking tables that would just go lovely in my various settings. It would be perfect. Let me put some stuff on those Stermps.
Or even
I think
like
if
leave
you
an
can make a
axe?
stirp, you should be able to put something on it. So if even if it's a little stirp, maybe you can put little things on little stirps, like a little vase.
That'd be incredibly adorable to have the little flower vases on the tiny Stermps. I
Yeah.
would love that. That would be
We do
so
have
cute.
those wooden stools that are like the log stool,
Yeah, the log stools are nice.
but
I
they're,
just-
they're not they're not quite
It's not
the
a
same.
stirp.
It's not a
not a
Stermp. It didn't
Stermp.
grow
You're
out
absolutely
of the ground.
You're absolutely right. It did
Hey,
at one
if you
point.
want to, what if they want to give me the option to modify a log stool with a couple more pieces of wood to make it look like a stump, and then perhaps that would fill my. It wouldn't be quite the same though. It'd be cute, but I really like just let me use the
It'd be
stumps.
fine.
I mean stumps,
Be fine.
Stirmps.
stumps all the way, baby.
Let's do it. Let's do it with
Y'all.
Stirmps.
Real stirps.
Real stumps. Looking at you. Dream sweets.
Address book.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. So
From Splitacker.
this is from
Splataker.
several weeks ago, I think. But we said Splataker, 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 I believe, but I could be wrong. Would like a dream address book. So you can keep friends' addresses as you visit. That way, or to visit. So like a friend visited, or you've been to one, you could store it somewhere.
It could be in your friend's book area, but only for dreaming.
But like have it be like a quick thing that you could like copy or something. That way, when you go lie down, and what's her face Luna is like, hey, what's that dream address? You just paste it in. Wouldn't that be cool? Like just to be able to Or when she asks you, you could pull up your friend list.
Or recently visited.
Yeah, or like a favorites list like we have in the tailor shop kiosk now.
Which makes me think and hope that might be a future functionality. If they've done it there, maybe they'll do it for Luna as well.
There's hope. There's hope for improvement. I like that we can look forward to things changing.
Yeah, I like that.
Say some
Yes.
The other one we have here, which I think just came up maybe within the last week, I could be wrong. Cass has a surplus of Nook Miles.
Yes, I am very impressed.
300,000. What that tells me is Cass has never gone villager hunting, which is the way I use up my Nook Miles tickets.
Or maybe they've just been very lucky when they find an island that they just get who they want right away.
Just one or two, and that second one is just as good as anyone else, or that's enough. And some people just like to play their luck and not go villager hunting and just see who pops in. So
that can be fun.
There's all kinds of methods of swapping out your animals, but that's how I use mine up. I probably go and like take 50 Nook Miles tickets out at a time and then go hunting until I get tired.
Nice.
But what are some other ways one could help Cass use up 300,000 Nook Miles?
Oh, you mean like to have new suggestions?
Either new suggestions or what's available that like one could buy lots of to fill their island.
Oh wow!
Gosh, I mean, you could buy. The thing is, you can only order
5 at a time.
5 at a time.
Yeah,
that's
think
true.
of all
So
the lighthouses.
You'd have to buy so many lighthouses.
Welcome to Lighthouse Island.
Oh my gosh, they've got to come up with something that's like
I mean, that's a lot of Nook Miles tickets to save up. So what if it was something like a permanent addition to your island? What if you could like add another like jutting out like kind of earth space? You know how like earth space, that sounds stupid. A piece of like the land that juts out into the water.
Yeah.
Oh, what if
a jetty?
Yes, a jetty. Or what if you could use it to extend your dock? Because we've been asking for that.
Yes. I would like to trade in 200,000 Nook Miles to extend my dock.
Yes, that would be great. I think that sounds
extra bridges, extra bridge spaces,
every
additional
plank is
more
inclines.
A fourth level.
Oh, fourth level access.
Level.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea of like an island extension, like walk out on a little on a little whatever that's called. Is it called a jetty? Am I right about that? And then like you.
Or maybe a little peninsula that it's just like a little more of a jutting out part.
You know what would be fun, and this has nothing to do with this, but maybe it could be in theory.
Sure.
If you could terraform a cave.
Ooh.
And so you'd have an extra space that you could like terroform inside and put
stuff
in.
Some people have like made a fake one, like but with using panels and rock things. Like they've made a fake one. But I like the idea.
I've seen a lot of really cool stuff where people will use a house, but then they put like panel facades in front of it, so it looks like something else,
like
and then they go. But you can actually go inside.
Yeah.
People are doing really cool facade work. I love it. I love it a lot.
But I like your suggestion. It's not even a house. It's an enclosed space.
Yeah,
that would be
go
like
into it,
and it wouldn't take up more space above land, presumably. Yeah, that sounds like a fun suggestion. I like it. You
have to have like they could make up whatever rules. I don't care. Like it has to be like a 3x3 terraformed area with which, because you have to have a doorway. Right?
Due to structural integrity, it can only be
right.
Oh, right. There has to be some stipulations. Fair.
Yeah.
It can't just be like one block because that wouldn't make sense. But like a 3x3.
Yeah, like you could just put a little like secret hideaway in or something.
Yeah.
I like it.
Would be perfect.
And that
for
could be like
treasure.
Could be like a super expensive terraform DIY. Is it a DIY? How is the terraform things? How do you get those? I forget. It's been so long.
Yeah,
it would be a ticket. Yeah, and it got added to your menu.
It gets like unlocked in your app, your like terraforming app.
Yeah, so it could be a super expensive one.
Yeah. I think that sounds nice.
100,000.
Like a new panel.
Sure.
Like right now,
Miles.
like that little UI is full. So there's like slide to the right. And now there's new like cave making things.
Ta-da!
I think there's a lot of future with Nook Miles, and people should just start saving it up. You never know. You never know what Nintendo's going to release. You're going to be like, why did I do all that villager hunting?
So crazy. So much. Well, but it was exciting when it happened, wasn't it? That you got to try doing villager hunting and hearing other people's villager hunting.
I'm still going to go villager hunting. I love it.
Nice. I like that. That sounds nice.
I like all of these ideas. I hope we helped you out, Cass.
I think we helped. Yes. Let us know which one you're going to wait for.
Not that they can do anything with it, but
well, maybe Nintendo will hear, and then Cass will get the wish of having something to use their points, all those Nook Miles tickets on. I hope. That sounds exciting to me. Come on, Nintendo. We know you're listening. Make it happen.
Well, the last dream suite that we have just came to us in a dream.
Yeah.
While we were planning this.
It was all in a dream.
It came to us while we were planning this episode, and that is to have a bug-friendly bug zapper.
Right. Because we decided
a humane bug zapper.
Because we were like, we don't want to kill the bugs. But so as an alternative to an unfriendly bug zapper, we would have a lovely citronella candle to keep away these mosquitoes that want to bite us while we're just standing around having a nice time. Our
business.
Right.
Or like those bracelets that have the stuff on them that you go to like the park with. Just wear.
Yes,
so we could all wear little bracelets and then the bugs stay away. I would pay Nook Miles tickets for that, bringing it back.
That'd be cool.
I mean, anything that we want that's new should be in a Nook Mile.
Yeah, because we need something to spend those Nook Miles tickets on.
I have money, it's fine, but like got a lot of Nook Miles I don't know what to use them for. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it would be fun to have goals to work toward for those
Help us out.
Nook Miles. Those NMTs.
Well, I guess it's Nook Miles or Nook Miles tickets. I think Cass has 300,000 Nook Miles.
Oh,
which
right.
divided by 2,000 means like
I
150 Nook Miles tickets.
That's right, because she wouldn't be trading. This isn't to use her tickets to trade for something. This is actually just trading those Nook Miles themselves. My apologies. I used the wrong terminology, but thank you for the correction. Nook Miles it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Did you say laxatives?
Yes,
Nook Miles. Nook's laxatives.
Brought to you by Nook Miles. Nook Miles laxatives.
Nook Miles laxatives. Something you didn't know you needed in Animal Crossing.
You gotta go.
Something I could also spend Nook Miles on in Animal Crossing if Tom Nook lets me.
I mean, would a laxative not be a good idea if you have a lot of fruit and you want to like get rid of all of them?
Oh, instead
at once?
You don't have to
sitting
wait
on a toilet.
Oh, this is going interesting directions.
I can think of people that play this game that would absolutely love that experience. That sounds perfect for delightful people. It's not for me. I'm good.
here for you guys.
That's the best.
I come up with these hard hitting
winners
ideas, so you don't have to.
Hard hitting ideas, courtesy of Leash.
All right, guys. Do you want to take a break?
I think that's a great idea.
On that note,
let's do it.
And we're back. Did you guys enjoy listening to producer Jack run on the treadmill?
I don't have my volume up loud
enough.
You
may or may not hear him. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't. You'll never know.
Will it be this episode? We'll never know.
One of these days, I really should take a screenshot of what we do when we take a break, because we all actually freeze as well. Like,
I think we all try to hold, or at least I hold my breath.
I hold my breath.
It's got to be. You got to do it.
It's not like an authentic edited pause. We literally just pause live for you.
We just like sit here and hang out
and make funny faces at each other. So,
and then whoever's hosting says, "And we're back."
After a very random amount of time, there's just no rhyme or reason.
There's no rhyme or reason.
I love it so much.
It's when we feel like it.
It's true.
When we feel
it's
like it.
It's a little behind the scenes action for all of you.
Well,
nice.
Guys, as we do after every break, we have a couple announcements.
Yeah. Announcements. So one of our do you want to give us the intro?
I was just gonna take it to our correspondent Rar to talk about the contest.
Oh my goodness!
Are you the field correspondent?
I'm
Sarah?
the field correspondent reporting from the field. We've got another lovely contest hosted by our friend Pasu Puddle Duck, Master of Ceremonies for all contests, and this is another Dutch themed contest, guys. I'm delighted by it. It is for some lovely. Celebrating Pasu's Dutch heritage with a full milkmaid costume and tulips for prizes. It's pretty adorable.
It's really cute.
Yeah, it's
cute.
really cute. So the prizes are different combinations. Like the first prize gets a full complement of many of the hybrid tulips, regular tulip seeds, and then you get the entire costume, which is the milkmaid hat, the milkmaid dress, and clogs, and it's pretty adorable.
Oh, so good.
So cute.
And
I love
also
it.
like
Yes.
if you want that to be your like a costume for some future use, that's fun.
Be
Or if
very
it's
cute.
just like a regular Tuesday outfit, whatever
That's
is your
a good
jam.
little foreshadowing.
I know.
there,
I thought we
JB.
could actually bring that up. I thought about it earlier and then I forgot. So here we are. Anyway, Sarah,
But here we
please
are.
continue.
We remembered.
What a
Please
perfect
continue.
little
It's
tie-in.
September already, guys, which means start thinking about your Halloween
Oh
costumes.
my babies.
And
Because
you know, in the past,
as is tradition,
yeah, this will be our third.
this is the OG contest that we've ever had.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the contest that I think inspired our friend Hydro to start these contests.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, really?
Yeah, because I think
sweet.
that's around the time that Hydro joined or started listening to us, or maybe later. But he was like, "You guys do those contests. Let's do more."
yeah, that was a great suggestion.
Aw.
But yeah, the Halloween contest
We
is
do
a
love
tradition.
contests.
We'll
I love a good
we'll
contest.
get details and sort out what that will look like. But I suspect this year, for the first time, we'll actually have prizes, because in the past it's just been notoriety and social media
Yeah.
posts. So now there might be something to aim for. So I'm excited.
Some in New
Shoot for the
Horizons
stars.
prizes.
But for this puddle duck contest,
Yes.
Joelle, how would one enter?
Well, if one would like to receive all the tulips and milkmaid costume things that they could possibly ever imagine, they can join our Discord. To join our Discord, just gotta ask
how do you
nicely.
do that?
Just gotta ask nicely.
So
gotta
easy.
find us.
Where do I ask? I don't know. I'm so scared.
I know.
I love the podcast, but I can't tell iTunes that I want to join. What do I do?
You know, if you yell at Alexa, she just won't know how to respond. Siri won't know how to help
it's
you.
very
But
confusing.
if you go and search for us on the 3 social media sites that we are familiar with,
All 3 of them.
Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and you go and find the PocketPod on any of those sites and DM us, we may or may not respond in a timely manner and send you an invite link. You can also email us at thepocketpod@gmail.com.
JB, I will say that you've been on the ball with Facebook, because I get them like almost as immediately as you, but then I go in there and like you're already on. I was like, oh,
Wow.
It's the
I'll
Instagram
let
ones.
you do
We
your
haven't
thing.
gotten too many Facebook ones. It's the Instagram ones that are.
oh, maybe it's through, but I see it on
They're
Facebook.
in the same spot, yeah. And
that would be
the
why.
Twitter one, I've been getting better. I think the max this most recent time has been 5 days. So
Oh, that's not bad. at all.
welcome to the friendly person that waited
Not
5 days for
bad.
us.
Welcome.
Thank you for your patience.
And let that be a
We
lesson to
tweet
everyone.
good.
Try Facebook and Instagram; they're faster.
It's still faster than sending something in the mail right now.
Or
so
carrier
it's pretty-
pigeon. You don't know where the carrier
that's
pigeon is
true.
going to go.
Aw.
Plus, how would the carrier pigeon know I'm in Connecticut right now? Right? So
Oh my gosh, they wouldn't know. It'd be very difficult.
They wouldn't. They'd be
just have
so
to try
confused.
social media. So
So
Little
confused.
carrier
works.
pigeon would be waiting at your home for you to return ever so dutifully.
Be so sad.
The other thing one could do while they're looking into all of our social media profiles and things
Yes.
is also join our Patreon.
If you
for-
love us,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you like
Yeah.
us, if you like us, like us. If you love us, join our Patreon.
Yes, exactly. If you like us, go ahead and like us, just as you do.
Yes.
But if
Because
you
thank
love
you.
us and you have, a couple bucks, whatever. If you have the money, we welcome it.
Yeah.
You can join our Patreon. We have 2 levels. We have the access to all the fun digital stuff level, and then the $2 level gets you mail from us that, believe it or not, you are not too late to join for that. We have not sent them out yet, so
Hey,
but
we will.
time.
We will.
Yes,
we will.
yes.
Dear. I think it's our dear friends. You will get them. I promise.
That's right.
the dear friend tier.
Yeah. So join however you
Aw,
wish. If
the
you
final
can.
dear frontier.
And you'll get some fun. The digital content is
Space.
super fun and random, and there might be references that no one will get but you, and that's kind of fun. So check them out.
Yeah.
If you like Matt Dillon, if you're all about what to do in Connecticut, and this place is for you.
If neither of those things are true, this place might
If
also
you don't
still
know
be
what
for
we're
you.
talking about, then maybe
Maybe you should
Could
join
learn
and
about
learn.
it there. That's right.
It's really for everyone, is what we're saying.
Oh,
Everything is for everyone.
It's true.
For us, from us.
It's true.
This
Very
is the only
inclusive.
thing that would cost a financial amount of money. Everything else is free, including our
Yay.
Discord.
Yeah.
That's true. Access.
That's true. That's a good
So-
point. There's no like fee to get into the Discord. You just have to ask nicely, and we'll say yes.
right.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep. We're happy to have you.
Cool.
And with that, it's time for things that make you go.
Things that make you go.
Things that make you go.
Okay, I like it.
I had a thing.
What's your thing?
Tell me about your thing.
I think
You
it made
wrote
me
down
go.
cherry trees, and I want to know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
So
what are you talking
I
about?
recently built an orchard. I moved all my trees, all of them, and
I
then
know.
had,
I have feelings about your orchard.
And then, yes, that's true. I think you can learn about that in our most recent Twitch stream. But when I was building it out, I realized I was 3 trees short of a fruitcake. And
That sounds like a really fibrous fruitcake. I don't know if I'd be
I
interested
know what I
in
said.
consuming that.
anyway, I was 3 trees short from the design I was going for. So I shook a cherry tree, grabbed 3 cherries, buried them in the middle of my orchard, and figured in a few days I'd have 3 more trees. But I didn't.
Sure.
They never freaking grew, friends. They just didn't go
Why?
anywhere. Nothing
What
happened.
happened?
I could not figure it out. It was a mystery. I thought like I had too many paths around it, so I like emptied all the paths around it. I had like a hedge around it. I moved the hedge. Nothing
Gotcha.
let those trees grow. Finally,
What?
I posted in Discord, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Why?
And
so
most people didn't
sorry.
have answers, but Man Japan did give me the smart advice of just move your trees somewhere else and let them grow elsewhere, and then bring them back. And I was like, "Okay." So that's what I did. But a few hours later,
Oh, and that worked?
it did work. So the trees weren't broken. The location was broken.
That's so weird.
But that's interesting because usually if the location is broken, it'll still let you plant a little wee babe
So
and then it won't grow, but you won't be able to put a big tree there.
that is when you're too close to like an edge
Correct.
or a cliff or something like that.
Correct.
okay.
This
okay.
issue is that my orchard is overcrowded. And I'm willing to bet a lot of people have overcrowded orchards, and they bring in full-size trees when they design their orchards.
So that
You're making a face.
allows you to
Should I?
keep
I'm
them-
making fish faces. 'cause
Okay.
it's funny.
I don't know if that was like a, well, I want to say
No,
something.
so if you have an overcrowded area, it's like Animal Crossing telling you, hey, you probably shouldn't plant something here.
It's not even that, because it can live there. But for whatever reason,
Yeah.
if you have too many trees in such a close proximity, they won't grow.
Is that partly because of the trying to keep your town perfect? So they're trying to say, don't grow it there because that's going to count as an overgrown
It's like a
area, so we
clue.
will
You know,
just- yeah,
Isabel
like a
isn't very
tip.
clear about that, so I don't know what
No,
to
she
tell
sure
you.
isn't.
I've designed a whole bunch of orchards. This is probably my 4th orchard since the game started, and this is the first time I've tried to grow a tree in my orchard. So maybe I don't know, because normally they were all spaced out. Because if they're spaced out enough, it's not a problem. It's because I have a very
Sure.
packed, condensed one that's the problem. But yeah, it could be that it's conflicting with the rules of too many things in certain squares of spaces, and it just can't grow. It's fascinating. But yeah, I moved it to the other side of my island for a few days, brought it back. Boom, bing, bang. Bing, bang, boom.
boom, bing, bang. And
Bing,
then
bang, boom, bing, bang.
cherry trees
Bada
in
bing,
place.
bada boom.
So anyway, that's a tip and a and a hot topic all in one.
I like it.
I like it.
That's
And
very
so you
fascinating.
solved the mystery by yourself.
Well,
sort
no,
of.
Pasu solved the mystery. That was Pasu that explained that the overcrowded orchard thing. So thank you to Pasu, our puddle duck friend.
Nice.
Fine.
Well, good job. Thank you for the help, Pasu.
I do nothing on my
Very
own.
nice.
This entire community is wonderfully helpful and wonderful, and there are no accomplishments I have accomplished on my own in Animal Crossing, as far
Oh,
as I
well,
can
that's
tell.
it's a team effort, and it's nice
She
to
owes
have
everything to you guys.
That's true. I do.
collaborators.
I do. All
Yeah,
of my
I
achievements,
love
all of my money came from someone else's awesome spike in a stock market day. You know, we're all in this
Aw.
together, friends. I love it.
Oh
Anyway,
my goodness, so nice. So nice.
Roaring.
Yes.
What are we talking about? Barbecues.
Oh, I wanted
please,
to know.
please tell me about these barbecues.
On Labor Day, and it might have been
Labor neighbor.
coincidence, might have been totally coincidental. I had some villagers in my plaza. It was Kabuki and Lily were hanging out with a barbecue in the plaza and were eating kabobs and looking adorable. So is that brand new for this season? Because I have never seen that before.
Was that a Labor Day thing?
I did notice that too.
Was it on Labor? I mean, for you, was it on Labor Day too? It was Monday.
I don't remember because I didn't play for a few days recently, which is the first time I've gone that long without playing. But I've been traveling and stuff. I definitely noticed it, but I don't know what day it was.
Oh,
let me see if I can find a picture.
What day is it?
What day is it? Would you please
tell me?
It was text in the middle.
Monday?
Is it?
Yeah, text was in my.
Wait, is that a real song?
Plaza.
Yes, Leash, it's a Brack song.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just a Brack song or if it was a real song because I know the Brack song.
Yeah, I know the Brack song as well. It may, as far as I know, it's just a Brack song.
Okay,
Is it Tuesday, Blues Day, Better Wear Shoes Day?
He has the I love you, baby song, and he talks about someone left a cake out in the rain, which is a reference to another song.
Yes, MacArthur's Park is melting in the dark. I know that song.
So I didn't know if the weekday song was also a reference to another song that he was just like riffing off of.
It's possible it could be.
I was going to eat that cake, and now it's all wet, and I don't think I want any.
Oh, Brack and your ways. What a classic character.
Like, I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what's going on, but I will tell you the answer is I don't know what day I saw it, but it could very well have been Labor Day.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough indeed.
I like it.
I just don't think I played on Monday, but maybe I did. I don't know. It was definitely recent that I saw it. So, yes. Why was someone kebabbing, barbecuing in the plaza?
Was it a special day? Did anyone make any reference to it being barbecue day?
No, they didn't talk. They didn't mention anything for me when I talked to them. Actually, you know what though? I did have a bee sting on my face, so when I talked with Kabuki, he just reacted and called me a monster, which is always good.
Did he give you any medicine?
No, he did not.
I find that so rude. They're like, you might want to get that cleaned up. It's a little unsightly.
Looking a little rough over there.
Looking a little rough around the edges.
Yes, he said, if I squint and stare, oh yeah, it's just you, Pumpkin. That's what he told me. At least he called me Pumpkin, I guess.
I don't have an answer for you on barbecue.
I just ran on by.
Maybe our faithful listeners.
Yeah, I want to find out. Because, I didn't get a chance to stop. Whatever day I played, I was in a rush and I didn't have time to stop. But I went, that's weird, and just kept running by.
Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? And then running by. I like to think little Joey Bo's character is like, as she's running by, her eyes are staying in contact with the barbecue as she's running. And then she's like,
this is so strange as I whack right into a tree.
Oh, no. The dangers of running while looking at barbecues. Oh. But yeah, so keep an eye out. Sorry.
Do you remember how I told you that Stitches likes to put stuff in warm, damp places?
Yes. Did he do that again? What is he doing?
Yes. Oh, God. Today he had palak paneer in a warm, damp place.
Oh, no. What?
And do you remember when you gave me the barrette, Sarah?
Yes. The little.
I gave it to Stitches, and he's wearing it
Shut up, it's adorable.
How cute is he? The cutest. And he's also wearing
do you have a picture of that?
It's called the magician's jacket, whatever they call the sequin jacket. What is it?
Comedian's
jacket.
Also would work as a
white one.
Those comedian jackets look fantastic on all the penguins, FYI. But yes, they look great on everybody.
He's so cute. All right, let me see if I can take a picture of him.
I would love a picture
of
Stitches with his barrette on. That sounds soups cute.
Please.
Sounds there so was cute. Another from me, and then there was a Leash
Oh, let's hear.
I have
these
a
What's Leash's
I have a This is probably like a noob and I am sorry if I missed this.
There are
there's
new
a pro
people
tip involved around this.
There are new people every day.
Yeah,
You're allowed
and
to be new.
we like learning what we're learning.
So the other day, I had a visitor in my campsite. And we went and checked it out, Lion Cake and myself, and it was a lolly. I know.
Love her.
I know. And I was so excited to get Lolly. One, because she's adorable. Two, she reminds me of Kayla.
Yes.
My cat.
100% looks
just
like
my
Kayla.
cat.
Yeah.
So really wanted to. Lion Cake was all about it. And so we said, hey, why don't you come hang out with us?
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, let me see if there's an open spot. And she's like, hey, Twiggy was thinking about leaving. And Lion Cake said no.
Really?
No, Twiggy is my favorite.
No way.
Turns out he has a favorite.
We're not going to do that. Oh. So I said no.
Lion Cake likes the burbs.
And so after that, there's no way to get Lolly back, right?
Not if you say no and save.
And save.
So the trick that I learned from some of our Discord friends is that when they ask you and they suggest another villager and you're like, whoa, no. You immediately go back to your home screen, press X and end the game. Go back in, go talk to Lolly again, and start over. And you just keep doing that until you get a villager you're willing to part with.
What if...
It is a tedious...
Well, so wait, is it random?
Horrible.
Is it random
It's
each
super
time?
random. You might get Twiggy 3 times in a row. Oftentimes, they always go for the oldest or one of the oldest characters in your village, I've found, because it's almost always text first, and I get angry. But it is also a slog. Like it took me over an hour to get an animal I was willing to part with when I wanted
What if I said no, but then Lion Cake played? What would happen? Would she be like, no? Or
I think you're...
I didn't try it.
I'm pretty sure if someone says no, I think that it's already canceled out.
Well, I know if someone says yes.
I kept talking to her and I was begging her. I'm like, come on, come on.
Yeah, once you say no,
and
it's
she was just like,
in.
nope. You want to play a card game? Like, no, I don't want to play
and then
a
the
card
card
game.
games don't get you
Come to
anywhere.
my
I think if you say yes, it's absolutely logged in. So I want to assume if you say no, it's also locked in. Like... Because if you said yes and Lion Cake went to visit, she'd be like, guess what? I'm moving in next week. Or
That's true. That's true. Even if,
so I have to imagine it works both ways. But that's a bummer. And I frankly do not recommend the experience. You guys will not have patience for the experience of trying to get... Like,
I honestly don't have time for that. But
literally, I don't have time for that. I
wish that Lolly would come back and visit another time. Like, I wanted her to have priority because I literally begged her. Like, I talked to her, like, 20 more times.
You don't want to stay?
I asked her, like, when she kept asking, I think I asked her to stay like 7 times after that. I was just like, please. And she's like, maybe next time. Like, but I want her to be prioritized to come back.
So I mean, it's so random. She could eventually come back, but with 400 villagers random.
No, I know. I just wanted her to be prioritized.
Yeah, you might have luck villager hunting and finding her. I don't know. I've seen some that have been at my campsite. I've seen them on a villager hunt.
And she's a normie.
Yeah,
she is a sweet normie.
You can visit her anytime on Hessa on Lowe's Island. She's a cutie pie.
No, I don't want. I mean, I love Lowe's Island, but I don't want to visit her. I want her on my island.
She wants to see her every day. No. I understand.
Yes.
Lolly is so sweet.
She's a sweetie. Remember, she was on our city folk town together.
Yes, she was. She was so cute.
I want another friend.
And she just moved in randomly. That's another thing. If you leave a building open, she could just randomly pop in a house. I just don't know.
Well, Elvis is leaving. If anyone is interested in a cranky lion, a cranky regal lion,
my jam, but noted.
He's perfectly fine, but he wanted to leave, and I said, okay.
Well, if he's leaving, you could try villager hunting the day after he leaves and see what you get.
Yeah, I can.
There you go. Maybe you'll come across Lolly.
I mean, just try 10. Like, I wouldn't go farther than 10.
So wait, so tomorrow he's going to be packing up.
Yeah.
Which means Saturday he's going to be gone, and when I need to go villager hunting.
Yeah, when the house is empty and not yet sold is when you go villager hunting.
When the plot.
Yeah, when it has the for sale, when it has the sale sign that's not claimed yet, that's when you can go hunting.
Because if you wait an extra day, it will get sold randomly to somebody.
Yeah.
And it could be anyone.
I like the surprise of mystery, but I also really want Lolly back. I was so excited to see her.
Oh my goodness,
it's
so
she's
sad.
gone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, all right. Well, that clears things up a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll get you, Lolly. We'll figure it out.
It's too late to apologize.
If I see anyone giving up a Lolly, I'll let you know, Leash.
Giving up a Lolly.
Giving up a Lolly.
I had
kick someone out.
I had a but it's a very tiny
Well, share your
So, because of the new season, I've been shooting down lots of balloons lately, and I've been finding that my island is not very complimentary to balloon presents falling. They like it used to be that they fell in the flower fields, and I learned my lesson. It used to be that they fell in the rivers and the water, and I learned my lesson. Now I tried to shoot it down into my birthday display area.
At first, they came for.
My birthday display area ate a balloon gift just now.
Oh,
wait, what?
brother.
Say that again?
So, like, when it can't find a place to fall, it just disappears. And so I guess I didn't know where it was falling. So it fell over my birthday. Remember my diorama birthday section?
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
And I figured there were some random gaps in there. Sarah got stuck in the middle of that.
Yes,
I remember that.
I do indeed. That was exciting.
But it couldn't find a place to fall, and it just disappeared.
Yeah.
Lost my
no.
I mean, I've had them disappear on corners of cliffs, which I think
that's
is
true.
ridiculous.
I just don't get it.
They just disappear.
Where do they
It
go?
sucks.
Like I looked under the table. I'm just
Oh,
it's not even that full. There's like legit a spot it could have fallen into. So I'm just bothered by how clumsy these balloons are. I don't get it.
I agree.
it is weird. Some objects seem to eat them more than others.
And if they get lost somewhere, they should just go into like
The recycle bin.
the recycling bin, or like maybe like a couple days later, one of your villager friends is like, "Hey, I found this
in the
present on the
flowers."
ground." Just
Yeah.
It was
I
just
would like
sitting
that.
there in the flower field. Here you go. That I would love that. Just have have it turn up magically.
And let me guess, the reason you really want these balloon presents right now is because all the autumnal DIYs are coming out of the balloons, which is
Yeah,
they're
that's
so
a good point.
sweet.
We haven't talked about those
Yeah.
DIYs, mostly because I have not gotten one. Thanks to Lo. Lo did send me a pine bonsai tree DIY
so
today.
kind.
But aside from that, and the one we got for free from Isabel on the first day of September,
Right.
I have not seen any DIYs for these tree bounties. Is that what they're called? They're called
Tree bounties, sure.
tree
They're the bounty that comes from the trees. It's like harvesting the bounty of the
Yeah.
seas, but these are from the trees.
Yeah, I think it's called tree bounties.
speak for the
I'm not
trees.
making it up.
Speak for the
Not
trees, for the
making
trees have
it
no
up.
tongues. Yes,
Seasonal things.
I'm enjoying collecting them. But I do want to have more DIYs as well. I have not gotten many. I have gotten maybe one or two.
Oh, it looks
But-
like I have a yellow leaf pile. I must have gotten that on a
Ooh.
Southern Hemisphere island at some point because I don't remember getting that this week. So, yeah, I have 3, I guess.
Lucky
So
duck.
I'm ahead of the game, friends.
Yeah, you're ahead of the game. Well done, you. We want those louse balloons. Stop losing them.
Yeah.
Rar.
Yes.
I think it's time for something.
Once again, I'm asking for your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight.
Do.
Tiny delights.
Do.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Ah, that's a tiny delight in itself.
Rar.
Yes. I would like to share a
Here,
tiny
your
delight.
tiny delight.
Oh,
I want
my gosh.
to know what
Okay.
this is. I really do.
My tiny delight. It is a twofold tiny delight because it is number one, Flick will surprise me every now and again by having some rather florid talking when I talk with him about a commission. So I took a screen cap of this one. I asked him for the giant Hercules beetle to get that commission piece. And he said, its mottled shell is a reflection of the negative sky of the infested realms it defends with its mighty horn, which I thought was delightful.
Dramatic, my
Yes,
friend.
quite a bit of delightful drama from friend Flick. And
so
also that was doubly delightful because he mentioned that it will be his pokiest masterpiece and he shall title it The Grand Horned Hercules. So that was exciting. That was called the Grand Horned Hercules because it means I was super excited when I saw that because I was like, it's another giant one. It's another giant insect statue. And it is. And it's
Okay.
awesome.
I was like, and it wasn't.
So
it was the smallest.
Which one is
ever.
it? The horned. The
Horned Hercules. And this is the
Hercules.
Grand Horned Hercules.
Hercules.
Oh my goodness.
statue.
Hercules.
It's so funny. He does say that. Like, this will be my grandest, my largest, whatever. Not all of them are the largest. They are quite large. Because he said the same thing to Gabby about the Goliath beetle.
Yes.
And the Goliath
that's also
beetle
an oversized
is quite
one.
large. But it's not the largest because we all know that the largest is the Alexandria birdwing one. That's like
they
takes
still
up more
all take
space.
They take those two. The Goliath beetle does take up 4 spaces.
No, it's 1 by 2.
Is it really? Well,
Yeah.
the Horned Hercules is definitely 1 by 2. But I think that I have it over here.
But
yeah,
I mean,
guess it
it's
is.
in
It
my
looks-
it's
it
in my
looks
flower
wide.
bed.
It's so cute.
Yeah,
But yes,
I mean,
so it matches
fully
the size.
takes up the 1 by 2. It's like it's a full 1 by 2, but I don't think it expands past that.
You're right. It definitely is just 1 wide and 2 long.
But
Just like
it
the
is
sweet Grand
amongst his largest beetle models.
It's
Maybe
great.
that's it. Yes.
it looks more impressive than the 1x2 or 2x1 fish sculptures. That's for sure.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Did I tell you guys about the giant Trelawney?
The Trelawney.
Yes,
she has
the
giant glasses.
So I
beaded
caught
necklaces
4
and shawls.
giant Trelawney's in a row at the end of
Yes.
August.
Or
and I was
Lamy.
so proud of myself. I caught all those, and so I gave 3 of them to CJ, and I was like, "Well, this is called a giant Trevally. It's gotta be a nice sized one." It was smaller than the salmon.
Oh no, little buds.
Then the cherry salmon or the salmon?
I only have a salmon
Sister.
model, so I can't.
So I
tell
take
you
it the
about
salmon
cherry
model is a 2x1
normal.
again?
No, the salmon model is like a normal size too. Like,
Just a 1 square model.
It's a 1 square, but it's literally smaller than the salmon.
Oh
gosh.
no, that's
Gives
so
you anything.
silly.
Yeah, some of them
my
are larger.
goodness.
Like the Arapaima, I think, is a really big one, right?
Yes. And by really big, you mean
2x,
2x1.
and like skinny. Yeah, the ocean sunfish takes up more vertical height than any of the other
Sure.
ones.
That's
but
very
still
true.
just a 2x1, which is amazing, by the way.
It's great. I do like it anyway. But yeah, and the oarfish is also 2x1.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I
the
need
biggest
to get lion cake on the model
Yeah. Have him collect 3
ship
of everything for you.
versus his house that is
Yeah.
now a hoarder den
You
again.
can trade some in
Oh.
for some models. Would be great. And then he could still
Yeah.
set up an aquarium room. Jakar and I updated Kevin Bob's house yesterday to
You did?
give
That's
him a
awesome.
little- we gave him a little
Nice.
aquarium room where we put some of the wall mounted fish on the wall,
Oh, okay.
and then he put a plesio, a full plesio dinosaur,
Fossil?
whatever in
Fossil?
there.
Sure.
Fossil. Yeah, yeah. And it's really cute. That room is adorable now. It looks very
That sounds
Nice.
great.
decorated
That
by
sounds
Kevin Bob. What are you gonna do?
Oh, and that's right. Those fish, the ones that go on the walls, those are just ones you purchase, which I was
Yeah.
weirded out by. Same with the insect head models. They're just all purchasable, right? It's so
Yeah,
peculiar.
You
There's
just
a
buy
mix.
them at
Bizarre.
Nooks or whatever. Yeah, soup's random.
Or get
Yep.
given them by an animal friend.
Or
as the
or
case may
randomly
be.
receive them elsewhere.
Random receipts.
JB,
Yes. This
tell me
is-
about
yeah.
a moon chair ninja fairy.
What might be a moon chair ninja fairy?
Yes.
I am a moon chair ninja fairy.
Whoa.
So the other day, our Discord friend Gigi posted asking about the if anyone has an extra crescent moon DIY, because I know that's a kind of a hot find. People have a hard time finding that one.
Oh, sure.
And I don't know that anyone ever has an extra, unless maybe they have multiple characters. They might be lucky enough to get
Sure.
an extra. So that one's a hard one to find. So knowing that it was probably going to be a while before anyone could fulfill that particular request, I just looked at my inventory and saw I had just an abundance of extra stars. And I went and
yay.
crafted 2 and just mailed them to her.
Oh,
And-
sweet treat.
And apparently I did it before our friend Queen of All Geeks could do it. So Queen of All Geeks called me a moon chair ninja fairy. And that is how I got my awesome new title that I love.
Oh, my
That
goodness.
is true.
And
I
it's
wish
true.
you could customize your passport ID to include that now, because that sounds
I
like
would
a
so
super
do
fun
that.
title.
I wonder if I can cobble together what they have into something close to it, like a chair ninja or a moon fairy.
Maybe that sounds doable. Well, yeah, check out those titles. There may
Yeah.
be something similar.
Gonna
I'm
see what I can
curious.
do.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen. That was it. That was my little delight.
I love it.
That is a tiny delight, and I loved it.
I had a tiny delight when I because I haven't played in a couple days, but I got a little piece of mail from JB,
Oh,
and when I opened it, it was not from JB. It was from Cass,
Yes,
and
that's right.
it was a DIY for my vacation juice.
oh, yay!
So,
So,
yeah, I saw
I finally
Cass
got
had it
it.
listed, and I was like, Leash is not on Discord lately. I know she's busy bee. And I was like, I doubt Leash has gotten a coconut juice since the last time we talked about her not having a coconut juice.
True.
So I saw Cass
Aw.
listed it, and I was like, I think Leash needs a coconut juice. And apparently you and Cass haven't played together yet, so Cass sent it to me, so I could send it to you. And it
Well, thank you.
It took
Thank
me
you,
3 days to send
for
it
making
because
it
I hadn't played in
happen.
3 days.
Happening.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Well, it was wonderful. I
Yay.
was very pleasantly surprised, and I'm excited to make all the coconut vacation juices.
yay!
Your
in
island's gonna be
the
drunk.
world. And with that, I think we are ready to wrap it up.
I think
unless
we are.
anyone else has any other feel good moments for the week.
I think we got it.
No,
No?
I'm good. I think that's
All right,
a lovely spot
Let
to
me
stop.
just quickly pull up the birthdays that we have that JB so nicely wrote down for me,
So sweet.
and feel free to break in a song
Oh,
like
yeah.
we do.
As we do.
So happy birthday this week to I don't know any of these. Not true. I know Boone. I also that's the only one I know, but I will start talking about some other people. Oh, Pinky. I know Pinky. She's a peppy bear. Pecan or pecan or pecan. Pee-wee. Oh, I know Pee-wee. Pee-wee also had a birthday. Look at all these people or animals I know. Ricky. I would like to meet a little cranky squirrel named Ricky.
Can I interrupt?
That sounds amazing.
Can I interrupt to mention that Moose with the awesome eyebrows has a birthday this week?
Oh, Moose.
That's
Moose,
the little.
the Jock Mouse.
That's the Jock Mouse
Moose
that
Mouse.
Sarah likes. Yeah.
Moose.
Mouse.
He's got
Tutu.
infamous on the internet for a hot minute.
Yes. He's got the eyebrows.
5 seconds of fame. And Ed, the smug horse, Ed. Oh. And that's it. And I don't know half of these, but I'm excited to meet them one day.
Yay!
And I also like to thank a certain producer named Jack Waitplank of Monkey Cat Studios for producing this episode, another episode of PocketPod Animal Crossing. And with that, I will say...